हेलो, नमस्कार। मैं बिट्टू जायसवाल स्वागत करता हूं आप सभी का आपके चैनल कैटलिस्ट एजुकेशनल कैंपस में। आज हम लोग देखेंगे एनसीईआरटी का चैप्टर नंबर 4 जिसका नाम है एनिमल किंगडम। ठीक है, इसके सभी एनसीईआरटी के क्वेश्चन आंसर को देखेंगे। तो अगर आप चैनल पर पहली बार हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें। ये जो वीडियो होगी वो इंग्लिश मीडियम में होगी। ठीक है, तो चलिए क्वेश्चन को शुरू करते हैं। अगर आप हिंदी में देखना चाहते हैं वो भी चैनल पर मौजूद है, आप जाकर देख सकते हैं। तो पहला क्वेश्चन है कि व्हाट प्रॉब्लम्स विल यू फेस इन क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ एनिमल्स इफ बेसिक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक आर नॉट नोन। ठीक है, तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा, इफ बेसिक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक आर नॉट नोन देन द फ्लोइंग प्रॉब्लम्स अराइज इन क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ एनिमल्स। फर्स्ट इज wrong classification can happen which creates confusion in scientific understanding. Second problem is there is difficulty in identifying and studying animals. And third problem is correct assessment of biodiversity is not possible. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है कि इफ़ यू आर गिवन इन ए स्पेसिमेन व्हाट स्टेप विल यू टेक फॉर क्लासिफिकेशन। तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा, स्टेप टेकन फॉर क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ ए स्पेसिमेन। फर्स्ट इज स्टडी ऑफ इट्स एक्सटर्नल एंड इंटरनल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक, that means morphology and anatomy. Second is comparison with the characteristic of its cell, phylum, class, etc. Third is use of available classification key. And fourth is observation of special characteristic like cellular structure, mode of nutrition, etc. Next question is how is the study of body cavity and column help in classification of animals। तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा, द स्टडी ऑफ बॉडी कैविटी एंड column help in classification of animals in the following manners. On the basis of presence or absence of column, animals are divided into three main classes. First is accumulates, which does not have a body cavity like platyhelminthes. Second is pseudoclomates, इसका है कि विच हैव ए फॉल्स कोलम लाइक निमेटोड। एंड थर्ड इज कोलेमेट विच हैव ए ट्रू कोलम लाइक एनालिडा, मोलस्का, एंथ्रोपोडा, इकाइनोडर्मेटा एंड कोडेटा। ठीक है, इसमें आगे है कि द स्ट्रक्चर एंड टाइप ऑफ कोलम इंडिकेट द फिजिकल कम्प्लेक्सिटी ऑफ एनिमल्स, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ ऑर्गन्स एंड देयर ऑर्डर. Various conditions of column, presence, absence, type are important in the phylogenetic relationship and classification of animals, and it allows animals to be accurately classified on the basis of their body structure, developmental stage, and evolutionary characteristic. So the study of column and columns help in classification of animals by understanding their anatomy and evolution. It is a basic characteristic which makes the broad classification of animals kingdom simple and clear. The next question is differentiate between intracellular and extracellular digestion. तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा, in intracellular digestion food particles are digested inside the cell, while extracellular digestion food is digested outside the cell and broken down into a smaller components which are later absorbed by the cell. Moreover, extracellular digestion is more complex and effective. Next question is what is the difference between direct and indirect development। तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा, in direct development organism develop directly into adults without any transformation, while in indirect development take place through larva or other intermediate stage. This leads to differences in the form of organism and the process of development become complex. Next question is write the distinctive feature of the parasitic platyhelminthes। इसका आंसर लिखिएगा, the distinctive feature of parasitic platyhelminthes are: first is these organisms are accumulate, meaning they do not have a hollow inside. Second is their body are flat and bilaterally symmetrical. Third is they do not have a digestive system. They absorb nutrients from the host alimentary canal. And fourth is their respiration is anaerobic. ठीक है. Fifth is they have suckers or adhesive hooks on the body surface which are used to attach the host body. Sixth is the reproductive system is developed and they are hermaphrodite, meaning one individual has both sex organs, that means bisexual. Key examples is include tapeworm and liver flukes, which lead a parasitic life. Next question is Arthropoda is the largest class of animals. Give the main reason for this statement. तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा Arthropoda is the largest class of animals because it contains a very large number of animals and due to their adaptation and diversity they are found in the almost all environmental conditions. Their key character make larger than than other classes. The main reasons are: first is jointed appendages. Their body have jointed appendages which makes adaptation to various function and habitat possible. Second is inhabit diverse habitat. They are found in all habitat including marine, freshwater, land, air, parasitic, etc. That means everywhere. Third is developed nervous system and sensory organ. Their nervous system and sensory organs, that means eyes and antennae, are well developed. Next question is which class is characterized by a water vascular system? पोडिपेरा, टीनोपोरा, इकाइनोडर्मेटा और कोर्डेटा. इसका आंसर लिखिएगा ए वाटर वैस्कुलर सिस्टम इज कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ द क्लास इकाइनोडर्मेटा. दिस सिस्टम इज फाउंड इन ऑर्गेनिज्म सच एज सी स्टार्स, सी अर्चिन्स एंड सी कुकुम्बर्स एंड हेल्प देम द लोकोमेशन, फूड इंटेक, रेस्पिरेशन एंड वेस्ट डिस्पोजल. द करेक्ट आंसर इज सी, Echinodermata. Next question is all vertebrates are chordate but not all chordate are vertebrate. Prove this. तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा all vertebrates are chordate and not all chordate are vertebrate. Proof of this is that the chordate group include 3 subgroups: Urochordata, Cephalochordata and Vertebrata. Vertebrata और vertebrates सेम ही. उसके बाद की वर्टिब्रेटा हैव ए बैकबोन बट यूरोकोर्डेटा एंड सेफेलोकोर्डेटा लैक बैकबोन. दे ओनली हैव ए नोटोकॉर्ड. एक्सपेंशन एंड प्रूफ अगर बात किया जाए तो ऑल मेंबर्स ऑफ कोर्डेट्स पोजेज ए नोटोकॉर्ड एट सम स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ बट ओनली इन द सबफाइलम वर्टिब्रेट does this notochord develop into vertebrae, or that means backbone. Second is protochordates. Protochordata, that means Urochordata and Cephalochordata, have a notochord but lack of a backbone, that means vertebral column. Hence they are not called vertebrate but they are called chordate. And third is vertebrates. Vertebrate have a notochord in the embryonic stage and in the adult stage it develops into backbone, which is characteristic features of vertebrate. Thus all vertebrate are chordate because their ancestor had a notochord. However, among chordate they are also organisms that do not have a backbone and are not called vertebrate. Next question is what is the significance of their air bladder in the fish? तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा the significance of air bladder in fish is that it controls buoyancy and help the fish swim steadily at a desired depth in the water. This organ prevents fish from sinking and floating to the surface. की इम्पोर्टेंस अगर बात किया जाए पहला है buoyancy control. Fish can control their position in the water with the help of air bladder. Second is no need for continuous swimming. Fish do not have a air bladder such as sharks must swim continuously to avoid sinking. Third is stability and balance. The air bladder provides balance to the fish, allowing it to remain stable. Thus, the air bladder is a vital organ for fish to survive, swim, and balance in water. Next question is, what are the adaptation for flight in birds? Answer is, first is main adaptation for flight in birds, streamlined body. पहला है streamlined body. The body is streamlined to reduce air resistance. Second is modification of the forelimbs. The forelimbs are modified from wings, which are essential for flight. Third is light and hollow bones. Bones are light, hollow, and contain in air sacs, which reduce weight. Fourth is absence of a urinary bladder. Birds do not have a urinary bladder, which keeps the body light. Fifth is features of wings. The structure of the wings and tail help in balance and orientation. Sixth is large eyes and sharp vision. The eyes are large and develop from guidance during flight. These adaptations allow birds to fly easily and survive in a variety of aerial conditions. Next question is, are the number of eggs or young produced by oviparous and viviparous animals equal? If yes, why? इसका आंसर लिखिएगा. द नंबर ऑफ एग्स और यंग प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय ओविपेरस एंड विविपेरस एनिमल्स इज नॉट इक्वल. द रीजन्स ऑफ दिस आर फ्लोज. फर्स्ट इज ओविपेरस एनिमल्स. Oviparous animals lays a large number of eggs because their eggs develop outside the mother's body. Such eggs are more vulnerable and environmental risks and predators, so their number is higher to increase, so the chance of survival. But in viviparous animals develop their young in the womb, and the young remain safe within the mother's body. Therefore, their young are less affected by environmental hazards. Young are developed at birth, so their number is lower because it is difficult for the mother's body to resources to raise a large number of young. Next question is, in which of the following body segmentation first observed? आपका ऑप्शन है प्लेटियल मेंथीज, एस्केल मेंथीज, एनालिडा या आर्थ्रोपोडा. तो इसका आंसर लिखिएगा. बॉडी सेगमेंट वाज फर्स्ट ऑब्जर्व्ड इन एनालिडा. दैट इज ऑप्शन सी, एनालिडा इज करेक्ट. बॉडी सेगमेंटेशन मीन्स द डिवीजन ऑफ द बॉडी into segment. In platyhelminthes and escalminthes, the body is not segmented, whereas in Annelida, the body is segmented, marking to the beginning of the body some segmentation. Segmentation also occurs in Arthropoda, but it occurs after Annelida. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है आपका, मैच द फ्लोइंग. ओपरकुलम कहाँ पे, इसका ये सब का यहाँ पे आप स्क्रीनशॉट लेके या स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए या तो आप लिख लीजिए. ठीक है, यहाँ पे एक एक करके थोड़ा थोड़ा देर. मेंटल क्या हो जाएगा, मोलास्का पैरापोडिया के एनालिडा के साथ, स्केल का रेप्टिलिया के साथ, कैम्पलेट का ओस्टिकतीज के साथ, रेडुला के मोलस्का के साथ, स्पिक्यूल के पोरीफेरा के साथ, कॉलर सेल के पोरीफेरा के साथ, क्लोएका का एनालिडा के साथ. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है कि नेम सम पैरासाइट फाउंड इन ऑन ह्यूमंस. आंसर लिखिएगा. सम पैरासाइट फाउंड इन द ह्यूमंस आर, फर्स्ट इज टीनिया सोलियम, दैट मीन्स पोर्क टेपवर्म. ठीक है. सेकेंड इज प्लाज्मोडियम, दैट मीन्स मलेरिया बैक्टीरियम. थर्ड इज एस्केरेसिस, दैट मीन्स राउंड वर्म. नेक्स्ट इज लिवर फ्लूक. उसके बाद है कि सिस्टोसोमा, दैट मीन्स ब्लड फ्लूक. एनसाइक्लोस्टोमा ड्यूनेडेबल, दैट मीन्स हुकवर्म. पेडिकुलस, दैट मीन्स लाइस. उसके बाद डेकेनकुलस यानी गुएना वर्म. दिस पैरासाइट लिव इन वेरियस पार्ट ऑफ द ह्यूमन्स बॉडी एंड कैन यूज डिजीज कॉज डिजीज। ठीक है, तो ये हो गया आपके एनसीईआरटी के टोटल क्वेश्चन। आप लोग इसको लिख कर याद कर लीजिएगा और चैनल पर पहली बार है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। बाय, टेक केयर।